Okay, thank you very much, all my subscribers out there and whoever that come across this video. Before we proceed, I want to beg you to please subscribe to this channel, share, comment, like in any platform that you are. So this video I'm making is still in response to the GCUB scholarship, especially those that applied for the GCUB scholarship 2026 through 2027. The phase one was concluded recently and the result was published. About 26,900 plus persons get through that phase. Now they're in the second phase, which is merit and then the consistency check. They are checking for merit now. But there's one small advice I want to give all of you, those whose names are there for the second phase. The truth is, it's not by merit. That's just the truth. It's not by merit. You need to acknowledge the deity. Understand? I'm not going to feel like you need to acknowledge a deity. You can't be neutral. You can't be neutral and pass. You understand? There are thousands of people out there doing one or who don't want things and the other. You cannot be sleeping from morning till night, night and morning, and you'll be thinking that at the end you'll be shortlisted. Let me tell you, my brothers and sisters, you need to acknowledge a deity. You cannot be neutral. You understand? Some persons there, day in, day out, they are dancing around the calabash, worshiping juju, just to skate through things. You understand? Others are there, they are fasting day and night of Christianity, acknowledging the Supreme God through the Lord Jesus, just to skate through. A lot of persons are doing so many things. You understand? So at this juncture, the second phase started on 8th of this month and is going to end on 8th of next month, which is September. And at every stage, just like it was published on their portal, at every phase of this screening is an eliminatory phase. You understand? The GCUB need nothing less. They need less than 1,000 candidates. We have 26,000. So are you telling me that at this point it will be by eligibility or by merit or by what? No, you need to acknowledge the deity at this point. This is the time for you to pray. Whatever you worship, you understand, you cannot be neutral at this point. This is just my piece of advice to you. Prayer work. Understand? Pray. You need to acknowledge divinity at this point. That's just the truth. You need to acknowledge divinity. Understand? You need to acknowledge divinity. It's not by merit at this point, it's by connection. And the connection is not human. You understand? Day in, day out, transaction is going on in the spirit. Transaction is going on 247. Are you there sleep? Are you there sleep? You don't need to sleep at this point. You understand? You need to acknowledge divinity at this point. You can't be neutral. This is the time for you to pray to your God. It's a time for you to pray to whatever you worship. You understand? You can't be neutral at this point. Out of 26,000 applicants, are you telling me that you'll be the most qualified? There are a lot of persons who are much more qualified than you. It is grace. Understand? You need to acknowledge divinity at this point. Meanwhile, please subscribe to this video and not just the video, the channel, subscribe. Please share this channel and then I'm going to be sharing update on scholarship often and on from now. Understand? Frequently I'm going to be sharing a lot of scholarship, and if your dream is actually to migrate or relocate to Brazil, there are a lot of routes to follow. Understand? There are a lot of routes to follow. But before then, before we talk about anything again, before any videos on another thing, I'll only have one piece of advice for you. This is not the time for you to sleep and snore from evening till morning. Understand? Transaction is on. Why you sleep? The Bible says why men slept, that the enemy came and they planted the seed. Understand? I am not preaching, but I'm telling you the reality of what is going on. This is not the time for you to sleep. The phase we are on the GCUB now, they call it the merit phase, merit and eligibility, but there's nothing like merit there. You understand? You need to acknowledge something. You can't be neutral. You can't be neutral out there. You can't be cold. Understand? Meanwhile, I hope to meet you, see you in Brazil very soon come 2027. There's going to be a lot of testimony. Understand? Thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.